I'm Al Sutherland with your Mesonet Weather Report. Monday, Labor Day, was a hot one. 63 Mesonet locations had an afternoon high of 100 or more degrees. Another 19 Mesonet sites had an afternoon high air temperature of 99 degrees. Freedom recorded a high of 108 degrees on Labor Day. That tied the summer high set back in July when Buffalo hit 108. As you would expect, the Cattle Comfort Index came in hot too. The hot spots for cattle on Labor Day were Fort Cobb, Ardmore, Ada, and Worcester. All hit 117 degrees on the Cattle Comfort Index. No site in the state was below 103. We saw a lot more variation in the water demand across the state on Monday, September 7th. The high water demand was 53 hundredths at Woodward. The low was 16 hundredths at Broken Bow. Rain came through the state on Tuesday and Wednesday. The west side came up short with most rain amounts below a ½ inch. To the east, the rainfall ranged from just over an inch to 4 82 inches at Eufaula. Here's Gary with a look at our creeping drought status.
Thanks, Al, and good morning, everyone. Now, as Al told you, we finally got some good rains across eastern Oklahoma. So, at least in southeastern Oklahoma, that should help some of that drought that's been building over the last few months. Now, let's take a look at that latest drought monitor map and see what we have. I'm showing you original view here. You can see that drought is intensifying from the Arklatex region farther down into Texas up into southeastern and southern Oklahoma. Now, unfortunately, also southwestern Oklahoma is starting to see more of that abnormally dry condition start to be penciled in. So not only does southern Oklahoma need that rainfall, southeastern Oklahoma especially, but southwestern Oklahoma is also starting to need some good moisture. However, we still see big deficits despite this week's rainfall, with less than 2 inches having fallen since August 1st across a large swath of southern and western Oklahoma. Most of the western 2/3 of the state, including the far southeastern corner, of course, have seen less than 60 to even less than 20% of normal rainfall over that time period. Now, fortunately, the lakes and reservoirs for this time of year are still holding up. They're starting to show a little bit of pressure, though, due to that heat dome and the lack of rainfall. Broken Bow, for instance, in far southeastern Oklahoma, is now 3 feet below normal. And we still have several of the lakes across western Oklahoma that are from 3 to 9 feet below normal. So a little bit of pressure on those lakes. Now, luckily, we're starting to enter the cool season, our secondary rainy season of the fall. So maybe we can keep the pressure down on those lakes a little bit, get a little bit of recharge. That's it for this time. We'll see you next time on the Mesonet Weather Report.